Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make a quick and easy sweet chili chicken stir fry with noodles. The full recipe with measurements is written in the description box of this video. Firstly, place the chicken in a bowl and add in the oil, chili powder, garam masala, coriander powder, chicken fry mix, or you can also use plain flour, salt, red food colouring and some black pepper. Give this a really good mix and make sure each of the chicken piece is coated in the spices really well. I'll also leave a link in the description box of this video for the chicken fry mix that I used. If you can't get hold of this, not to worry, you can also use plain flour. You can cook the chicken straight away, but for best results leave to marinate for at least 15 minutes. You then want to heat some of the oil in a wok or deep frying pan. Heat for around 1 minute on a high heat to get the oil really hot. Once the oil is hot enough, add in the chicken in small portions and fry for 2 to 3 minutes on a high heat. You don't need to completely cook the chicken at this stage, we're only just searing the chicken. After a few minutes, remove the chicken pieces into another separate bowl. Repeat this process until all the chicken has been seared, remembering to add small portions in at a time. It's important to do this step of frying the chicken in small batches. If you were to add the chicken all at once into the wok, it would leave too much liquid. You can also add a little more oil into the wok between each batch. Once all the chicken has been fried, add any remaining oil back into the wok, and once hot, add in the chopped garlic and fry for around 1 minute on a high heat. Add all the chicken back into the wok and on a high heat reduce any liquid. This won't take long as we have already seared the chicken. After 1 or 2 minutes, add in sweet chili garlic stir fry sauce. You can find this in all supermarkets in the fridge section or in the Asian food aisles. Mix well and heat the sauce through for around 30 seconds, remembering to keep the heat high throughout all the stages. You then want to add in the sliced carrots and chopped green beans, as they take longer to cook than the other vegetables. You only want to cook these for around 2 minutes. The stir fry sauce will also help to soften the carrots and beans, so you want to make sure you add these in first. After 2 minutes, the carrots and beans will be slightly soft and most of the liquid will have evaporated by now, so make sure to scrape the bottom to avoid burning. You then want to add in the red onions and spring onions and cook for around 2 minutes. At this stage we'll be adding the rest of the vegetables a couple of minutes after each other, as they won't take long to cook. You can cook the vegetables for longer between each stage, but just remember the longer you cook them, they will lose the colour, so it's best to keep them a bit crunchy. You now want to add in sliced bell peppers and cook for around 1 minute on a high heat. I'm now adding in cherry tomatoes, mixed chilies and cooking this for a final 2 minutes. Whilst this is cooking, I'm going to prepare the sauce for the noodles. In a separate bowl, add in tomato ketchup, chili sauce, you can use any brand, some sweet chili sauce, I'm using Thai sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, brown sugar, garlic granules, ginger powder, and I'm giving this a really good mix and leaving it aside for later on. After 2 minutes, mix and turn down the heat, as this will make it easier when adding in the noodles. I'm using pre-boiled noodles and adding in half at this stage. You also want to add in a third of the sweet chilli sauce that we made earlier. Give this a good mix and make sure that the sauce is coated in with the noodles really well. You now want to add in rest of the noodles and more of the sweet chilli sauce, making sure to leave a little for the end. You want to again mix the sauce in really well with the noodles and mix all this in really well with the chicken mixture, making sure that the chicken and vegetables are evenly divided between the noodles. I've used pre-boiled noodles, so I'm going to heat the noodles through for a few minutes until they're piping hot. If you're boiling noodles at home, you don't need to cook them for long. Once added into the mixture, just make sure that the flavours are infused really well with the noodles. At the end, I'm adding in lettuce and any remaining sauce and mixing this all really well with the heat turned off. The noodles are now finished. Watch the video till the end to see how I've served the noodles. I'm going to garnish the stir fry with some freshly chopped coriander. You can use parsley or any other fresh herb. I'm also going to garnish with some chopped chilies. This is optional and can be skipped if you don't like too much spice. I'm using sweet chilies so they're not as spicy. And lastly, I'm going to sprinkle on some sesame seeds. If you like this recipe, make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to turn on the bell notifications so you can be the first to be notified about all my upcoming videos. You can also follow me over my official Foodatives page on Facebook and Instagram. The link is in the description box of this video.